Like it just isn't stopping tonight. That is the scary thing.
Hold on. Let me do this. I'm not on. We're not on gimbal right now, guys. My other phone died. I knew it was gonna die. I don't know why I didn't do anything about it. But I literally said it was at 5%, and 2 seconds later, wah, wah. Uh, yeah. So they're just out there. Hold on. I'm gonna set you guys down real quick. Do it like that real quick. Sorry, my phone went dead.
I got some batteries. Hey, listen, what better perspective? It sounds funny, right?
Bob does it.
Bob is Bob. I don't know how the other
I can tell you with all the Oxford I go, we don't know what Bob's doing.
Did she say ill? Did she say ill?
Yes, yes, she did. Hey, it sounds like Hennepin County is going to need a. Anyway, sorry. He used to be a friend of mine. Just so we're all clear. He used to be.
Yeah.
He told me to fuck off when one of his troops or one of his deputies came and attacked me.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm like, dude, fuck off. Like, help you with your. What the fuck are you talking about? No.
Well,
Sorry.
One of the things too I know DPS is working on is so prototype.
Go.
Well, no.
Sorry.
Really cool work. And all out there, and really cool, really impressive collaboration at RTMC.
The other phone went dead
with the
now.
camera networks.
Yeah, those new cameras are awesome. But yeah, no, and that's the thing. I think DPS is working hard to figure out how, like us, because we're not mainstream, right? So we are.
Can I make one qualification?
Center, you could see me from the chopper.
We are usually in flak jackets with large signs that say press everywhere on our bodies.
Yeah.
Or the yellow vests
Yeah,
that
I
say
wear
press.
my old fire department vest.
We don't want you to attack us.
Right now, we're at a location where there was just
Oh yeah, you were on the back.
the ending of a high-speed chase that ended here 2 minutes ago. I think a couple of people. The paramedics were here, fire truck here, so I don't know exactly what what happened with that. But check him out. He's not like but YouTube, Minnesota News over here.
Like,
And they're just sitting here about protests and cases and different things with the state troops.
this is again just people talking right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to. The thing is that when you are supposed to call the cops or the police or something, and they were the ones coming after us. Again, I'm not sitting here shitting on cops. That's not my thing.
Well, I think it's shifted. Law enforcement shifted from the 90s, and it's just everything shifted.
Absolutely no, and it's. Yeah, listen, I just turned 46. I still listen to Duran Duran radio. I don't care if anybody. See, you get it. I Phil Collins still makes me happy. You see, I get this. Oh well, which is fair, but you appreciate you. Hey, thank you. Be safe. Again, if you see us or see anybody out there, let you guys know we're not here to harm anybody.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
LT. Take care.
Sorry. That's Lieutenant.
Oh, that was a lieutenant.
Charge.
That was a lieutenant.
We don't know. We were waiting to wait for the people to tell us about what they hear on
It is. Yeah, we're probably.
It's actually kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Was it cheese? Dog lunch? Yeah. Night.
Right?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
I do MNC.
And safety.
Okay.
We've actually shown their videos before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
his videos. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
This is your second night out here?
Yeah.
Dude, that was so cool. A good.
Safety, check them out.
Hey, dude. Hey.
Very
Jason
poor
says the same.
reception over here. I do
Our
apologize.
resources, when we put them all together, it's better when because in case we took forever when we were on the phone, but the reality is
Video is choppy. I switched phones. Maybe it's on the one. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But Bert, it is cold out there. There's a glitch in the matrix. Yeah, I don't know if it's the phone that I'm using with the poor reception or is it the area? I don't know. I have no clue what that could be. I do apologize though. I'll get my other one plugged back in. I don't know if we're gonna keep going tonight. I can't say if we're gonna keep going tonight. I don't know for sure. Video is much better now. Okay, thank you. Yeah, it said it was 20-some degrees outside, but sheesh, my hands are kind of frosty right now. So yeah, I don't know. Brad was doing a lot of the talking. I was driving. Not that I can't talk and drive at the same time, but yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of different things, as you heard. As I said, we're going to be doing some gaming. I really want to get into some gaming, live stream gaming, just to pass the time. Since I do play video games, might as well live stream them. So we just want to get you guys to like those other pages because we don't want to game live stream on our news channels. We don't want to put goofy stuff on our news channels. We want to keep it newsworthy material on these channels. What do I play other than GTA? Honestly, over the past couple of years, I haven't really been playing video games. My whole thing changed. I stopped doing a lot of things. When George Floyd was killed, I stopped. It's like I did a quick, sharp turn and went a whole different direction with my life. Um, I apologize. Oh no, it wasn't. And I did go live last night, but nobody came to see me. But it wasn't on these channels, as I said. So I have another channel that I go live on here and there. The Visualizers. There's a Facebook page called the Visualizers. But as far as other games, I don't know. I guess I got to get some. I got to make some decisions on because I do have a few games that I haven't played in a while. And my son bought a few games. Visualizers, yes, the Visualizers on Facebook. There's a group and there's a page. There's many. I was a Call of Duty player, um, but I haven't played. I haven't played in a while. Yes, you can post a link to the group and the page if you want. Thank you. That'd be awesome. But on YouTube, Uncle Brad and Mr. G, like, subscribe to that, please. Uncle Brad and Mr. G. That's where a lot of our non-news content is going to be going. Um, Watchdog Visual Network and Watchdog Visual News. Please subscribe to those. Um, I, we're gonna give more information on what we have going on. There will be definitely more information on what we have going. There's another. They changed their mind. I thought another state trooper was coming up here. Um, but yeah, this is where we're at now. Is the end of a high speed chase. State troopers and other local law enforcement ended a high speed chase here. I think there were a couple of people taken into custody. There must have been some kind of injuries or something. I don't know because fire trucks and paramedics showed up. Um, so yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. And those are Brad's out there talking to two other streamers that were out tonight. Uh, Minnesota News Now and MN Safety. Location, we're at 3701 Wyzetta, right outside Minneapolis. I don't know what building this is, though. Oh, guy said he swallowed some dope. Wow. Well, that's yeah. I don't know. Wow. Guy said he swallowed some dope. That's why the paramedics were here. Um, there's not a lot going on tonight, which is a good thing. Um, I don't mind being out here, but I really don't mind when there's really nothing going on. Minneapolis, Minnesota has too much going on all the time. So it's nice when you can wake up and hear on the news, but not hear on the news of something happening. But this Saturday night is possible that we missed it or hasn't happened yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, there is things going on, but I think it's things that by the time we get to them, it'll be done and over with. Like we just caught the end of this situation here, and I think we're gonna do this more often. We're definitely gonna do this more often. Get out on the road and move around and do some streaming. But back to the question, what games I would stream? I don't know, man, Brad. We were talking about Red Dead Redemption. I think we can cross-platform play that one. He's an Xboxer. I'm a PlayStation guy. Yeah, there's Karen. There's always crime going on, um, but it's not necessarily something that we would be able to get to, in a timely manner to per se stream it. Call of Duty was a game that I always played. Um, I don't know. Since I'm gonna start live streaming gaming, I'm gonna have to get into other video games. Maybe I'll let the people watching pick the games I play. I thought about getting a VR and seeing if I could stream with the virtual reality goggles, but those are expensive. What, $300-400? Sheesh. That's an awful lot of money. I also thought about I want to get the PlayStation 5, but sheesh, if I would, the PlayStation 5 and the VR goggles are over $1,000 investment, and um, uh, yeah, I don't know. I wish I would have got the place was able to get the PlayStation when they first hit, but my bank account wouldn't allow me to, and then they were scarce for a long time. And people start really upselling on them. Yeah, they're not. Always wait till they go down, but it seemed like they went up in price this time. Another thing that I've been talking about, I haven't done that I said I was going to do. I tried to live stream some First Amendment audits. It just doesn't seem the same live streaming the First Amendment audit videos. Um, so I think I'm gonna have to, put something together and just put it on YouTube and not live stream it. But I really like those First Amendment videos, and I wouldn't mind putting some of those together and sharing them with you guys. I always think about doing some of the First Amendment videos, but I think Minneapolis is, well, I mean, you still can do the First Amendment videos, but they, I think they know better. They should anyway. Does anybody watch any of those videos, First Amendment audit videos? Oh yeah, graphic cards went up crazy. Yeah, my YouTube. That's what my YouTube pretty much persists of. First Amendment audit videos, and for some odd reason, I started watching. I started watching GTA videos. I kind of want to get into the role playing on GTA, but I don't know. That's a whole nother world. So yeah, they're just out there chatting it up. There's three other streamers out there: Brad, Watchdog Citizen, Brad out there, Minnesota News Now, and MN Safety. Check them out. Tell them that we sent you. Yeah, I'm not. I was looking to see if anybody else is live or if anything's going on. I'm not hearing anything. Nothing. If I wouldn't have came out tonight, I would have been. I probably would have been live streaming at home. Tried to live stream at home. Oh, here's where.
Dude, once we're off the stream, we got to talk about some things that just happened.
Oh, okay.
That guy right there. Oh, here's Jason.
So I would get those earbuds, and then so Half-Life put one in each ear.
Hold on for a minute, guys.
We're back off. We're back on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we're back, guys.
back
Sorry
on
about
off.
that.
No, we are on.
We're talking about top secret information.
So Jason with Minnesota News Now is here with us, and we had just got done meeting with, and I'm assuming you were looking at my ass the whole time, Rob. With the camera.
How many views did you lose on that?
Probably. Well, oh yeah, we're down now. We were up at 600. It was at one point.
600?
Hey guys, we were muted.
You had more than me, and I'm getting in police chases and
We were there. It is.
crazy people
we're
at Walmart.
We're only at 120 right now. Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We just met with the guy that's with MN Safety.
MN Safety, Twitter,
Now,
YouTube.
He is a really nice guy. I can't actually talk to you guys about what he showed me, but I hope you guys go and find MN Safety and subscribe.
MN said, yeah, I told him about yours. I told him about MN Safety.
MN Safety is a badass, and I've actually shared his stuff in regards to multiple things that we've covered, including that Burnsville thing. Do you remember where the carjacking happened with the black former police officer?
Oh
was
yeah. You
carjacked.
went down there. Rowdy went down there.
Yeah. Because I left at Jesse Jackson actually,
And I was too far away from it.
Yeah, that was, and
I think I was working.
oh geez, look at that.
What the hell?
That's why I don't do gimbals.
Well, hopefully you guys aren't tripping balls, because that probably doesn't feel good right now. Oh, is it?
Is it stuck?
Is it on there straight?
It doesn't. I don't fucking know. I'm not.
You can
Any
give
which way.
people motion sickness.
Yeah, I hope they're tripping balls. I want them to not feel.
My bad.
in.
They're all,
Y'all busy?
puking. They're all
Shake it
puking.
dry.
Y'all dizzy?
So yeah, I posted his stuff because we went down to cover it, and he had the actual action of what happened in the shootout.
Oh, the traffic cam stuff?
Yeah, and he was the first person to have it. And I've actually seen, like, I've used his stuff before, and so it's actually interesting, because I actually thought MN Safety was a state-sponsored thing where they were showing stuff. I didn't realize it was just a private dude doing a thing, and that's him. And now he's coming out here doing this stuff. Like,
Yeah, he's been coming out more.
he said this is the second time, 2 nights in a row. He said,
Oh, was he out last night?
yeah.
Huh.
But that's it's fun meeting new guys, right?
Yeah. Well, it's better than a protest where we got, gunfire from one side, rocks and bottles from the other side.
Tear gas alone, right? Like,
the tear gas. You know what?
I'm done with tear gas, man. I'm done with
I
tear
didn't get
gas.
sick. It was weird. I didn't get sick either year. That stuff just kept me clear.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I had to blow my nose for like 6 months after that.
I got asthma though, man. Like, when it hits, it's
So do I.
That shit's, man.
I went down like a bitch.
Dude, I still, every time I drive down University by that Goodwill where I had that tear gas canister sitting under my tripod, and everyone's like, why don't you move? I'm like, where am I going to go? Yeah, see, he's got an awesome camera. I sat there and bragged about his footage. I'm like,
what is the camera he's using?
I don't know.
Is he using an actual camera?
Either that or his cell phone. I was going to ask him, but then he had to go.
I'm going to message that guy.
But so I think I'm going to drop like 650 on a scanner.
Now, would it? Well, so we have a dude named Carson who's up in St. Cloud area who lit monitors for us.
No, there's a few. That's how, when I was in the protest, that's how people were telling me what was going on.
I literally survived off of people listening to scanners.
Absolutely.
Like, those guys saved my ass. And so, and anybody who's listening right now, you guys are amaze balls for getting us that information. It keeps us up and running and keeps us safe. Even honestly, it's amazing.
I'll take the tear gas and the bullets as long as they tell me where to go.
Yeah, help me get to where the tear gas is, right?
Or the looting.
Anything, right? We'll cover it. It just
it's nice because I chew tobacco. They never lube chewing tobacco. It's awesome. But they will never leave cigarettes for some weird reason.
Yeah, well, I bring 2 packs of cigarettes everywhere I go.
But they always take the milk too for some weird reason. It's almost like it's a targeted thing.
Weird.
I know.
We are going to actually start, like, when we're doing this, we're going to start bringing our cinema cameras and streaming those live.
Are you going to carry that big ass one on your shoulder in the car?
No, it's actually it's been miniaturized.
Oh, have you?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
made it
yeah.
smaller? Because that was a big ass
We
rig.
can have
thing you
it
had.
was a big movie style camera.
Yep.
So we're gonna take the big movie style cameras and get them on gimbals.
Oh,
So
nice.
we can have them on gimbals.
I
and
don't know. I don't know if I would do that for protests.
The way that protesting is going right now, I think that might be a different question and a different, like the ones that we've been to, it was worth it. But like tonight,
So
it would have been perfect to have these beautiful cinema cameras
yeah.
streaming what's going on. Even though our phones are good phones, those cinema cameras, and I'm telling, hopefully maybe next weekend we can try and have that stuff ready.
Try to see.
You guys
have
going out
something
next
set up.
weekend? Wednesday's been busy. Tuesday, Thursday.
Oh, during the week.
I
Yeah,
was
the
thinking
weekdays have been busy too.
just
like I
doing-
went out on a Wednesday in St. Paul. It was nuts.
I don't know.
I just picked up Capital. I'm like, let's go. It's gonna be a Wednesday. It's gonna be boring. We're just gonna talk to people and do nothing. Oh, it was shooting.
Statistically speaking, right? Here's the thing though, wife and kids and all that kind of stuff.
Ah, she understands.
30 years.
I mean, you might have a divorce in a week, but you know,
So
you don't mind living in the garage.
well, that's where my cabinet or my guitar shop is. No, to be honest
you
though,
got
I think
that heater.
no, not anymore. That's a whole nother story. Hey, by the way, donate to those links because I need more heat, and that'll pay for some heat. Just put that one out there. Saturday nights is a great time for us to schedule it, and then everybody can expect to see us, even if it's a
Well,
boring
that's what
Saturday.
people said to me too. They're like, "Look, I think if you start like telling people when you're coming out, you get a lot more viewers."
Right.
And that's what like if we schedule a Saturday, and maybe do 3 Saturdays in a month, so we can have a Saturday off, or and we're gonna play it by ear. But if we just do a regular Saturday night like this has been a great night, to be honest with
I
you.
talked to a TC reporter, and she's wanting to come out and film in Minneapolis.
Really?
Yeah, she knows Minneapolis real well. So,
all right.
Capital likes to stay in St. Paul.
Yeah. Well,
we all have our thing, right? I go where the wind blows. If there's crime, I go there. Duluth, White Earth.
I'm not going to go that far, to be honest.
I went to Wisconsin.
I mean, you're crazy, dude.
The Green Bay area. I am crazy. And look, I keep the cops in check when I go there too.
No,
Wisconsin scares me a little bit because I don't know their laws like I do Minnesota.
I don't like Wisconsin. I've been out there 20 years.
Yeah.
Although I do know it's cool because you can get hard liquor at Walmart in Wisconsin.
The gas station.
I walked in there.
Quick Trip.
They had this little gift pack, you know, like they do gift packs. I'm sitting there like, this is cool. They got the cups and stuff, and that's what I was looking at.
Jason can get Rob drunk. There you go.
I don't need nobody to get me drunk.
I don't even drink anymore.
If they want somebody to do it, Jason can do it.
Why do I want to get anyone drunk?
I don't know. They want Rob to get drunk. I want somebody to get Rob drunk.
I don't know.
I don't drink.
I sip myself, and
though I do have that Crystal Head vodka bottle that I got to have.
It's me that needs to get Brad drunk, is how you guys should have said it.
Probably. And
that's how you should have said it. Me get Brad drunk.
It would take like 50 Bloody Marys to get me all fucked up. So
oh my God,
I'm willing to try.
That just the thought of that gets me fucked up without alcohol.
One Bloody Mary's fine. 50. Anyways,
dude,
I love me a Bloody Mary.
That's a lot of tomato juice.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot of acid.
I don't give two shits about the alcohol. I like Bloody Marys. That's the whole thing.
You drink virgin Bloody Marys to get messed up?
No, not messed. I don't get messed up. I don't drink.
How does your stomach handle that?
Dude, I'm a 339-pound dude. How do you think it handles it? Easier
feel sorry
than
for your wife.
Oh, dude, she's 126 pounds and 5'2".
Yeah, no,
yeah. I win this battle.
Hey, some of us are single for a reason.
Yeah, I know. 30 years with the same woman, man. I promise you, it's a good thing.
I got somewhere safe to go. That's all I know.
That's what matters, I guess.
Although my cat's pregnant again, so I might be doing a cat. Dude, she went into heat once. She was outside on a leash with me, and then she went back in, and then she didn't go back into heat. I'm like, a couple months. I'm like, are you pregnant?
Oh, hey, Jason, check this out. So Amber, a regular of ours, she has a friend that lives in France. She doesn't get state rules. it differs in every state, and it's almost impossible to explain to somebody who doesn't.
Oh yeah, no, I had someone in Canada trying to ask me in Capital last night about the sheriffs, because the sheriff's department is not like our sheriff's department.
No, well,
it's completely not like law enforcement. Like they didn't know what the sheriff's department did.
Yeah. I used to live in Montreal. I have friends who message me all the time. Like they have weird flashing green lights and flashing red lights.
For what?
It's traffic lights.
Oh.
But they flash.
Why?
It's exactly. So I'm trying to drive and I'm getting honked at. I'm like, what the? It's like there's just they cross the border. We don't understand things, and it's very interesting. You think they're normal, and then you're like, dude.
Well, it tripped me out when I moved back up here from Atlanta with the flashing amber turn light. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
When that started happening, I didn't even give a shit. It was like, this is beautiful.
Well, then I figured it out. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. They should just do that. We should just make a law saying if no one's in the intersection and you stop, treat it as a stop sign.
You should be able to go.
We agree. But social engineering, just saying.
Hey, public schools did wonders, and they're only getting better. They're teaching kids how to protest in preschool in DC.
Yeah, I know they are.
Did you see that?
Are they?
It's enumerated in our Constitution, motherfuckers, right?
Oh no, not that kind of protest.
No, I'm just saying, protest is there's a legal protest.
No, it's a legal protest.
Then
I'm just saying it's kind of like the Constitution. It's a month of sex ed, but a one-day class of the Constitution. I think we figured out how to reproduce. We don't need a month of education on that.
We don't need any training to reproduce.
No, I don't think so.
I think
we all made it here somehow.
But protecting our fellow man is a very different thing.
But if
people don't understand the Constitution, people don't. I don't know. They don't teach it how they used to, or
they don't even teach.
They barely did then, or whatever. But
what's like
is it Cap that keeps the? Who do we know that has that carries a Constitution with them?
I got
you. So I. And
I have it on my YouTube channel. I have the whole Constitution. It reads it right to you. You can just listen to it and fall asleep. But
I'll be honest. I want the moment where I'm live and I'm confronted by a police officer where I can actually pull out the fucking Constitution. You explain to me here how that isn't against this thing. Have you read, and ask them if they've read it, because I know what they're, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to be able to shove it in somebody's face.
You want to hear something awesome? There's
a
sergeant with Buffalo PD out in Wright County that carries a copy of the Constitution with him.
Nice.
That's what they got to do. They got to understand it. But even the people who have sworn allegiance to it and sworn to protect it,
they don't understand it. They don't know it.
And some people are going to get really angry when I say this. It's like a lot of Christians as well. They've not read the Bible, but they want to believe in this thing. And you're like, well, hold on a second. Have you read this here? Or have you read,
like Christians aren't allowed to eat pork either?
Or shave the hair at the temples, or eat lobster.
Yep.
Shellfish.
Yep.
Or wear blended clothes. And that's, again, I'm not here to shit on them. I just want people to be consistent.
Should we go deeper into Christian holidays?
Nope. Because I was going to be. I have done my history. I know more about this than a lot of people.
That's doing too much.
That's too much. That's doing too much.
That's going to go a little far on a live stream about following police chases tonight.
I'm gonna get there on mine. Just wait. I'm about truth and transparency. So
no, we're okay. We're okay.
But I respect your guys' channel. I'm not there yet on mine either.
We're getting there. We're trying to get it figured out.
Yeah, we started a new channel. So we are going to be doing non-news things on Uncle Brad and Mr. G.
Oh, nice.
Because honestly, we've been trying to figure out how to do other things that we enjoy. So frankly, after all the bullshit that we've been
we got to balance the negative out
with positive and joy, right? Like, and that's what we want to do. So, but we can't put it on the same channel.
Now, what was the other night? It just gets to you after a while covering stuff. Like when I'm covering,
yeah.
See the most horrific things in the world, and it's like I've seen worse shit than this, being in the fire department. But but it's like it just gets to anybody, and you got to balance it out. It's like that's why I like my dog poop story. I'm getting ready to re-air those.
Good.
Because it's springtime.
Yeah, I know.
Dog poop reminder.
You should make sure to tag Fox 9.
I got a Roddy.
Tag Fox 9 on their wonderful
I got a
reporting.
Roddy in the backyard. So
no, you haven't seen it. Brad's seen it. In fact, Brad was the one I think that requested me to go out there and put the tape up.
I sure did.
Crime scene and
make a crime because it's a crime.
Oh, you wait till you.
My sarcasm button.
No, Channel 9 did a whole story on it, and they just like went way off the deep end on dog food.
Oh, so funny.
And
so, it is ridiculous.
Was I live? I was live. Yeah, I went up to the cop and asked him for a evidence bag to put the dog poop in.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, we had to go all out on this.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody loved it.
Listen, sometimes, again, when you're covering the crazy shit, you got to have a moment where
switch it up.
Yep.
You have to cover dog shit, and especially when a major news outlet has to cover it in such a bullshit way. Like, dude, it was so stupid.
They talked about how it pollutes the groundwater.
Oh, honestly, yeah. like no animals have been shitting on the fucking earth. Sorry, I'm swearing.
Forever.
The whole existence of life on earth. Yeah. We shit. Anyways, I'm cool.
Now all of a sudden it's a pollution in.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Yes.
And it was. Oh.
That's how they spun it.
It was ridiculous. Now,
don't poop on the ground, guys.
Yeah. Well, unless you're in San Francisco.
Okay, or in front of children, like, right? I'm kidding. No, just.
I don't see that as indecent exposure. It's a normal bodily function.
It's your dick and balls that are the problem.
That's normal anatomy.
I know, but I don't want you to show my children your dick and balls.
Keep them in your house. I don't want to show
your dick and balls in my house.
I don't want to
keep your dick and balls in my house.
Tell me.
I don't want your dick and balls in my house.
I don't want to have.
What the hell? What are we?
He said to keep his dick and balls in my house.
See what this is why Brad and I can't go out together.
What the?
Dude, you know it, man. You know it. We're good. That was absolutely not serious whatsoever.
Right.
Know what's going on?
No. Jason and I literally, whenever we're on the phone, we talk for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it is what it is.
Did you have a good birthday?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't do shit, man.
They only
Dude,
get
I'm 46.
As you get older, right?
Nah, you care less about them.
I try to have fun every birthday.
Which is fair. I'm not gonna
shit. You know what? You do you.
I try to have fun every birthday.
I usually work on my birthday, so every damn birthday I'm working on, so mine's June.
Oh, well, see,
I'm December.
So guess what happened?
I'm February, right? Yeah.
I'm doing a brick paver patio in 95-degree heat where they're telling people don't go outside. And I'm building a brick paver patio.
Listen,
what is even happening here? Claire, I don't know. Yeah.
Well, are you guys going out? Where are you guys heading? Back to Minneapolis?
Yeah. Unless we're done. Are you done?
I don't know.
I'm not done.
No, we're not done.
Holy shit! It's 2:25.
Yeah. Before you know it, it'll be 4.
All right, let's head downtown. Actually.
Yeah, we'll do some.
Oh, you got drunk driver time.
See what's going on bar time.
Oh, dude, this is where the crazy happens.
Be careful with the cars. They will hit you.
Oh, I drove Uber for 3 years overnight.
Said Brad talking on the phone for 1+ hour.
It's more than that, and actually, it's a lot of Jason talking. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, Brad doesn't say words at all.
I grunt a lot.
Yeah,
I grunt.
Or he'll hack.
Right,
and then he has to light another one.
Yeah, let's smoke a lot.
He might swear every now and then.
Yeah. Well, it's my vocabulary, right? Yeah. Like it's just consists of 12 swear words. Actually, I posted a list of the worst new swear words I was going to use. So.
Do you use Boulder Dash?
No, but maybe I should.
Look up Penn and Teller's bullshit. I don't think it's.
Oh no, I love that show. Don't give me. No, it's my favorite show.
Boulder Dash then.
That's a game, isn't it?
No, well, yeah, it's a game, but Boulder Dash back in the day used to be like the ultimate swear word. But you say today, no one knows because swear words aren't swear words; they're made up.
No, they're. It's just context.
Yes,
it's context. So there's some.
This is why they're
psychology
sentence enhancers.
They're considered free speech because that's exactly what they are.
Yeah, I agree.
So, do you guys want to go up to Anoka County sometime this summer and go right in sidewalk chalk and get arrested for it?
Do what?
City of Anoka made sidewalk chalk illegal. I did a story on it.
Sidewalk chalk? Can I bring my kids?
Absolutely.
Dude, my daughter with Down syndrome. Let her do it. We'll have her do it.
And we'll all film.
Yes, and let's watch what they do to a child with Down syndrome who's drawing with chalk on the sidewalks.
Yep.
Wow.
Unless they approve it.
My daughter would love the shit out of this.
If they approve it, then you're okay. So, like, how do you approve? Again, Minneapolis and the ACLU already settled that lawsuit.
Which one?
We made national, again, the right to use sidewalk chalk. We set the court case precedents on that.
I didn't know there was.
In Minneapolis.
I had no idea. That's a thing?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? I cussed, my bad, but.
Thank you, Amber, by the way. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
You can hang. We're good. We're still up. We got you.
Sidewalk chalk is illegal in some places, guys.
No, it's illegal in the city of Anoka.
Yeah, fuck Anoka. God damn it, I'm just swearing.
Yeah.
Urgh.
The stupid things that these people in power or perceived power. Just look at Canada. You know, hey, the truckers are blocking stuff up. You gotta leave. If you don't leave, we're gonna arrest you. What do you think?
Yeah, they blocked the border between the U.S. and Canada too.
Yeah, I asked Capital if you wanted to go up to
Detroit
the border.
Wasn't that Detroit?
No, the border of North Dakota and Canada, right there. It's like North Dakota, Minnesota.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Because they're blocking there too.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're all blocked all over.
And Roseau or whatever.
Yeah, lumber's going back up because all our Canadian lumber's not coming.
Dude, my buddy lives up that way. He's a former MPD officer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a podcast. I have to find out what he's doing, but he might be kind of fun to go talk to out in the woods.
No.
Roseau is a. Do you know where Egypt is? It's nowhere near there. Like it's just.
It's past there.
It's nowhere.
It's when you get there, you know you haven't gone far enough yet.
Roseau exists as a word. That's about it.
Bumfuck out there.
Oh my God, is it?
Oh, I cussed again.
I
But
know.
see, Brad got me saying that.
I'm sorry.
So YouTube allows you to do that keyword monetization. I think it's like one swear word every like 15 minutes.
That's what I'm concerned about.
So I got a ban in YouTube jail for 7 days.
What?
Because of the protest, that guy that ran over people in Wisconsin. So I pulled all the videos and I was putting a timeline together. I never published it. They were all private. Apparently, they looked through my private video and gave me a community guideline strike and banned me for 7 days.
But a real event happening?
For a real event that was a private. It was a video on private, and then they deleted it.
So they go in your private videos?
Yes. But so be careful.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you... And so I have a backup channel now because of that.
Wow.
So make sure you guys have backups.
We do. We have multiple channels,
Good.
so we're doing good. Are you coming downtown?
No, I'm going to home.
Hey,
I gotta go to bed, man. I was in like 4 car chases today.
All right, man, be easy, dog. 4 car chases.
Standoff, or it's some crazy guy with a knife.
Fuck that.
I don't even know, man. I was out last night too.
No, I don't think I could. Do that often.
I've killed 4 dinosaurs of oil in my truck.
It's what they live for.
That's what the school said that oil comes from.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah, fossil fuel. Even though it's
called fossil fuel.
Organic plant matter. Just trust the science. It never changes.
Things are what they are. Yeah. Hey, be safe.
Yeah,
make terrible decisions.
Be easy, man. Good seeing you.
With the drunk drivers, though, seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be careful. And if you're out next weekend, hit us up.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, and because we pool resources.
I don't know. Like I said, we're just starting to get out.
This is our second relaunch.
Yeah. So we.
Yeah, no.
He got me out of the house.
I'm trying to think what agencies I've had problems with. Okay, now I'm trying to think of what agencies I haven't had problems with.
I don't want to talk to that lieutenant again. So.
It depends on individual officers.
That's what I think too.
100%. That lieutenant was cool as shit. I think that.
Well, I think State Patrol is really backed off a lot.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park. Here's the problem: none of the Brooklyn Center cops I know are in Brooklyn Center anymore.
I wonder why.
Can't figure that one out.
No.
These are all the good ones.
How many MPD officers left?
Yeah, I got an employee that's her dad was a Brooklyn Center police, and he's a Anoka detective now.
Yep.
Anoka County?
Yeah.
Sheriff? So I know one went to Sheriff's Department. I know 3 went to Coon Rapids. It was funny because I was up there catching a canine track and they got the guy too quick before I could get there. I was kind of pissed. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of pissed, but I'm happy at the same time, right?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's
one.
Hey, is there anything on the scanners right this second? We hear something going on.
Could be an ambulance.
Yeah, I think that is.
It might be going too fast for an ambulance.
Yeah, that was a. Was that going west?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know people are like, go faster, go faster. Like
I
pulled out right as she was going by me.
Right?
Like, we were going to intercept it. They were gone.
Dude, what?
They were going over 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. People are crazy.
I'm like,
Let's get on the gimbal.
All right. Hey, Jace, be safe.
All right,
Yeah,
be
you
easy,
too.
man.
If you're out next weekend, please hit us up. We can, again, pooling resources is a good thing for all of us.
well, that's the
Definitely.
thing. We can hit from different angles. Like that standoff, I was in the back of the house, but we had no one in the front of the house to film.
Right.
Right.
Dude, that's exact. If you're out there, hit us up.
Plus,
And
it's harder. It's way harder for the cops to mess with all of us.
well,
And I'll take point on get fucked with.
accountability, my friend.
I like talking to him. I don't like talking to me though.
Is this the streaming phone?
Yeah, this is
Oh,
this
yes.
phone.
Hey, be safe, man.
All right, be safe, man.
Did I get it?
Hold on,
I'm
hold on.
sorry.
No, it just pushed.
Oh, damn.
It's green off.
Sorry, guys. Hopefully, I'm not missing you. There we go. We're back. All right. Sorry for that really. God, I didn't realize until I met Rob. I had no idea that I said that, and I said it so often. Oh, I say it, and it's so funny because I'm kind of self-conscious about it now. All right. So we are getting back on the road, guys. It is 2:30, so that means bars have closed, and batshit crazy is going to be happening right now downtown. And so we are going to head down that way. So we have our White Castle still with us. So
Okay, which way? To the downtown.
I think we can kind of make Saturday nights a date for all of us. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, sorry about that weird stop there. The lieutenant in charge of the area of the state troopers. So for the state troopers, stopped by and talked to us. That's who that gal was. But she was super friendly, and so I was actually kind of pointed at. I got some shit out, by the way. In the nicest way possible. I wasn't being
Turning.
no, it's a stop.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I see that.
Sorry, I'm a side seat driver. Sorry, I've been training my daughter.
Right.
Now craving White Castle, and I have never had it. Listen, I wish that there was a way for me to let everybody else experience it, but I promise you're going to be just fine not having tasted it. If you got a Five Guys or a Smash Burger or a McDonald's near you, you're still just fine. But then Alex from MN Safety, was it MN Safety? That is one cool dude, and he's got some great video. And again, I can't tell you about how he gets it.
And you know what's? Do I want to use the word weird, or when you meet these people and they know who you are?
Yes. Oh yeah, he knew. He was just a little bit surprised, even though that guy has this dominated on viewers and viewership. To your right. Sorry. That guy in the last 24 hours or 48 hours has 500,000 video views.
Shout us out.
He is, and that's good. But he too is also going to be one of those guys where he didn't realize there was like a community of us, and so if he has questions or he needs help or he has anything, he's going to be calling us. And he is.
What am I getting off?
I think if you stay right here, I think you're good. Let me think here. So if we do East 90, yes, East 94. Do you want to go straight downtown? You know what? No, I'm wrong. Go left 2 lanes. Mott's okay. Ruby, you are right. So the funny thing is that the fries, the onion chips. Those were they're actually amazing.
They are good. I didn't use ketchup, but they're great for ketchup.
Oh no, you aren't wrong. wrong. They're awesome. Actually, it's a little ketchup and hot sauce, but Ruby just brought up their mozzarella sticks, and
I like cheese, but I can't eat cheese like that.
I'll be honest,
I can do cheese curds.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Small bite size.
Yeah.
But I can't eat a cheese stick, and I just can't.
I love it. I love mozzarella sticks. Like, dude, I go to Sam's Club and buy my kids mozzarella sticks, and then I'll eat half of them.
Yeah, see, I'm not a giant bag. I'm not a huge mozzarella stick fan. I'll eat them, but no, I can eat one and be good.
Ruby, you are correct. And that's, hey, listen, man. There's people that eat ants, right? Like, there's people that eat weird shit out there. You do you, right? Like, I'm not gonna shit on you.
Right. Because like I said, I like cheese. I just can't eat. I don't.
Yeah, no, I get it, man.
It's too much.
Oh, mozzarella. Listen, you ain't wrong, Ruby. I love me some cheese. Well, cheese curds are my favorite.
Yeah, see, cheese curds are bomb. I do cheese curds because they're bite size.
Yeah, but then you eat like 80 of them, and it's just as much as the.
I'd rather eat 80 cheese curds than 2 cheese
sticks.
Mozzarella.
So you don't do like string cheese or anything?
No.
Wow. All right, so we are downtown right now. First Avenue is just one block in front of us. The cops have blocked off, so they block off Hennepin and First.
Right, that's right.
So the Fine Line is right up here, one block that direction, and then half a block that way. So this is 4th, I think.
Pizza Luce. They got great pizza.
Oh, wait, listen, Pizza Luce is right there.
Is this me? What's the?
Yes. It is you.
Who is that? What?
Them.
I don't like that.
I know it's a bullshit. So there was Pizza Luce is right there. You are going to see some officers blocking the street here, but they do this every weekend night downtown. They have for years. They stop people from going down First, and Hennepin, and
they try to keep the traffic controlled,
which causes more chaos. Because now you have no access to get to people, and they're all drunk and stupid.
The rides, waiting on the rides to come and get them. They got to walk 2 blocks.
As an Uber driver, even, right? Like in the law originally, when they allowed that, they were supposed to let ride apps like that get through. Yeah, Ruby, they've been doing that for years. I've actually seen, like, when I was driving Uber, I saw 100-person brawls in the middle of the street, picking people up down there. It gets crazy with some of the shit that's happening, and you just gotta not be down here at this time. The cops don't want anybody, like, just get the fuck out, right? Like that's all they want. Just get out of here. And it's cold enough where I don't think people are gonna be hanging out. But if you see right over here, there's a squad. And it does look like they are allowing people to go right at Hennepin Ave right now. This is not the craziest we've ever seen. So, but there are people hanging out.
Can't see them.
I'm trying to turn it. I know. Sorry, guys. That's a car. Okay, they don't have jackets on. Man, if I was their parents, I'd be freaking the fuck out. Oh, wow. There's a lot of people over there. So Hennepin is not closed, but First
90s. That's fine.
Let's see. Speaking of Arby's, anyone tried the new Reuben? Yes, I have. As a fat man.
Reuben, that's sauerkraut. I don't do sauerkraut.
You don't do sauerkraut. You lived in Wisconsin for 20 years. And you don't do sauerkraut.
No, I do cabbage, but I don't do sauerkraut.
Wow. I make my own sauerkraut. Like, I love me sauerkraut, dude. I put sauerkraut on my pizza.
The word sour throws me off.
Yeah, but it's German sour.
Yeah.
But it's literally sour.
Okay.
Wow. There's no pickles?
I do pickles.
Oh.
It's not the same.
Ruby agrees with you. Ruby, there are you and Rob and then everybody else who's right. No, I'm kidding. Dude, listen again. You do you. There was a place. Is it good, the Reuben? Yes, it is. And Arby's, to be honest with you, Arby's is top is no what?
A lot of people don't do Arby's for some reason.
I don't get it because I love
I don't know why
love
either.
them.
I like Arby's too.
Actually, they just got rid of the chicken cordon bleu there, and because they stopped serving ham. Here's the
Honestly,
strip club.
the first fast food chicken sandwich that I ever had.
They're not going to move.
Somebody bought for me when I was like 15.
Downtown Cabaret, by the way. Go ahead. Sorry.
And it was an Arby's chicken sandwich, and I've never had Arby's chicken sandwich. And I swear that the first one that I ever had was the best chicken sandwich that I've ever had in my life.
So no context, you have it, and you're like, mother, it is so good.
It was hot and fresh out of the fryer.
And it's not dry. It's not a dry chicken sandwich.
I mean, yeah.
And it's not that ground up like McDonald's. No, that was Downtown Cabaret, Cheryl.
McChickens you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Sheik's is around. I think maybe that used to be Sheik's, Cheryl. That's right. You moved like 10, 15 years ago, right? Yeah, I think that Sheik's is gone. But Downtown Cabaret, they're actually, again, if you're going to talk about the girls that I've driven, Downtown Cabaret has some beautiful women. Yeah. No shame. 2006, yeah. So Sheik's used to be a thing. I think it's now Downtown Cabaret. I don't go to strip clubs. Yeah, there you go. Hey, those sirens we heard flying past 394 was a pursuit. State Patrol. They stopped the car in front of Menards. Damn it.
Turn.
Yeah, actually, you know what? We're going towards my car, aren't we?
I don't know.
Yes, go straight.
Viking Stadium.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, look at that. Look at this. We are right now at U.S. Bank Stadium. Oh, my God, my voice is all messed up. Oh, well, wrong direction. Sorry. I don't know if we're... I know right through the dirt and grit on the windshield, but I love me some horseradish too. Like I put horseradish on random things. I love it so much. Okay. But pizza, guys, listen, a meat lover's pizza with sauerkraut. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, and then they try it and they're like, okay, I get it. If they don't mind sauerkraut, if you don't like sauerkraut, you're not going to enjoy this. But sauerkraut on pizza is a good thing. I'm just telling everybody. It sounds crazy. All right, so we are literally right next to the stadium. If you wanted to, this is stadium. Here, I can go this direction. Stadium. But I like heat. I like horseradish heat is very different than like hot pepper heat. And
it is a different heat. It's definitely a different heat.
Right. Well, like wasabi, so to Cedar Avenue. So maybe scooch over. Pickles are good on pizza. Listen.
What?
Oh my God, yes. But you got to get the little the big pizzas. I don't like. I like the little pickles. Shoot. Go left. Sorry. So we have a friend who has
right here.
Yep. We have a friend in the office right over here. Right over there.
Or what?
What's his nuts? J Estate. Oh, take it right. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys who bitches about the what goes on pizza. Honest to God, if you want to put pineapple on your pizza and you like it, like go for it.
You can damn near put anything on pizza if you want to.
Really, that's the Italian way, guys. It sounds funny, but true Italian food gets food from the area that they are in. And margarita pizza is really different in New York as opposed to being in, shoot, I can't remember. I know there's a specific area where margarita pizza is the only pizza. It's right there. Right there. That's his place.
Sorry. Oh yeah. Oh, you're talking about
Jay.
Red Sea.
Yeah, right above that is Jay's. Yeah. Sorry. So real Italian food is like you use what you got, and if you go to the farmer's market and you make Italian food with the stuff you got at the farmer's market, that's more Italian than trying to make it more like stuff in Italy. But if you like it, you like it. I'm not going to argue. I think it's good for you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a purist. Enjoy it. Enjoy food. And if you can enjoy it, then it's good. Sorry, fat guy philosophy. I actually had a business plan for a restaurant when I was younger called Fat Guys, and it was going to say "Never trust a skinny chef." Was the little slogan, right? And I was only going to hire fat people or big people. Nobody who's skinny could work there. And it was kind of like this wonderful reverse. So to go left,
right here.
At the next light. Sorry. I don't mean to like dart you around. There's a Taco Bell without a drive up. You can't. It's hard to see. It's right center on my screen. And you got to talk through 2-inch glass to get your food.
Really?
Yeah. It is
dangerous.
It is. Yes. So we are at Cedar and Franklin, guys. This is no drive. Isn't it crazy? It's a Taco Bell right here. We got to do some more drive-thrus. So take a left on Franklin. So there's the Taco Bell with no drive-thru. You got to go in. You have to order through safety glass that's like 2 inches thick, and they put your food into like a dumbwaiter type thing.
That's most stores in East St. Louis.
That's crazy.
That's most small convenience stores. They even have drive-through liquor stores.
Take a right here
in East St. Louis.
Yep.
A drive-through liquor store. How about that?
Oh, the right.
Oh,
not the left. Sorry. Nowhere, dude. Listen, I live in a house full of people who do that all the time.
And I've never been great with my right and left. I'll admit that. I'll be the first to admit that I've never been great with my right and left.
Hey, again, you're alive and you're okay. So you've gotten through it, and you've been. Listen, it's Taco Bell, guys. Like, you're not looking for you're not getting like a creme de la creme of Taco Bells. But it's not like the safest place. But I've never had a bad order there.
And people talk about like White Castles. People talk about Taco Bell, how it runs right through them, and blah blah.
Yeah.
It don't do no food does me like that.
No, dude, that's actually kind of like a not even a curse. Like it's a big privilege, right? Like
I hear a lot of people talking about how Taco Bell and their stomach and White Castles and this and that. No food does me like that.
Dude, my wife became lactose intolerant. So now she can't do with anything that's got lactose in it. So that changed, but you can get lactose-free milk now.
Right.
So if I make mac and cheese like from scratch, I want to see a real shit show. Go on 26th and Bloomington.
What's going on 26th?
Talk to me, because we're right here on 26th, guys. Just so we're clear, we just take a right up here at this light, and we can go straight to Bloomington. You want to? Let's do it. 26th and Bloomington. So this light, take a right. So my car is like right there. Dude, my Explorer does not look bad. I can't believe Jason shit on my Explorer. That guy. It has heat now, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got that fixed.
Nice.
Except on my feet. Like, my whole upper body can be sweating. My feet will be freezing. I can't feel my toes.
Straight.
Yes, sir. So, Bloomington is just past Cedar.
You know one weird thing I think when I was younger, my hands were almost frostbitten.
Yep.
Or something. But specifically, this one finger.
Yeah.
gets colder and hurts and aches and more than my whole hand could be cold, but this one finger is different.
It's the fuck you finger, right? Like,
no,
it hurts.
Bad.
Yeah. Oh, I
bad.
do. That last week when I went out, man, that's my I hurt so bad.
I could understand if it was the rest of my hand too.
Just that finger. That's crazy.
That one finger. Sometimes the rest of my hand could be warm, and that one finger could have a chill to it.
Oh, that's great, dude. Maybe your circulation is that's kind of crazy.
Circulation is great.
Oh, hold on. We were at Bloomington. Melanie, tell us about the shit show. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. 26th and Bloomington. What's the shit show?
I guess take a look left and right. I see nothing. I don't see anything.
Nothing.
What happened during that outing uptown, Brad? Let's see here. Oh, Ruby, no. It was okay, so that is absolutely a major reason. But when I was there getting prepped to go out, and even when I stepped outside of my vehicle, I was threatened. And I had just gotten a message too with people saying that the protesters were aggressively stopping people from filming. And I was too cold and my bullshit meter was too full, and
there's nothing.
Yeah, it was worthless. So yeah, we were at not 26th and Bloomington is not worth. Oh, it's a one-way. You can't turn around. Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I was on trying to make that U-turn. Yeah. Like I definitely was.
Junkie. Okay, so we don't see anything. Is there any more detail? Any more detail you can give us, Melanie?
Unless she's just talking about the area in general, but
which is fair. I guess, is it specific or is it general? I guess. Oh wow, that place is boarded up. Okay, so this is Bloomington, and 26th is down that way. I don't see anything. Those are just regular cars, not troopers or squads. Let's see. So taxi didn't look active.
When was the last time you seen the taxi?
Just now.
Oh, there was one right there?
Yeah, just now.
You don't see them often anymore.
Yeah, it is totally okay right now. There's just a regular looking woman who just walked by, which is weird at this time of night, but
not in Minneapolis.
No. Yeah, nothing here, guys. So we probably stopped by when nothing. Yeah, take a left. Hoy, I think we are getting to the end of watch.
End time.
Yeah.
We've been out here for a while.
Yeah. 2 car chase endings. I don't mind that.
I think the more we get out here, the more we'll find.
Yeah. Because we'll have more people watching too who will be able to watch and monitor things. And
all right, let's see. Station.
Oh, here's Cedar. So 24th. Oh,
what is this?
I think you got
20.
We're on 24th. think we gotta go to 20. No, go straight. Let's see. It looks like we got lights.
Oh, this is 28.
Hey guys,
So we got to go to the.
we're literally almost there.
Oh,
It's just across this thing.
across the lights.
But did you want to take an extra 5 minutes and go down to precinct 3 real quick? So for whoever's left, I'm trying to convince. Like, I'm not twisting his arm too hard or anything. He doesn't have to. So we all started doing this thing during the George Floyd thing. Take a left. During the George Floyd protests, and I worked 2 blocks from where everything happened. Take it right here. And we're gonna go by my old work, and we're gonna do a quick recap just to kind of show you 2 years of difference.
Don't turn on red. Makes me want to turn really bad.
I can't believe you saw that. I've never seen that. I've always just gone. Hot damn. Yeah, don't let a cop fuck your night up because of something stupid.
I don't want it.
It's called probable cause. Just saying. Any which way, so we actually parked my car down by my old job because I know the owner, and they have great protective services for that little area, and nobody stays there, spends the night there with their cars, and there's not a lot of traffic, so it works out really well. But what we're gonna do, take it right here. And again, for those who were there at the beginning for both of us, we're going to kind of show you some stuff. So my old job is right there. Okay, so I worked right there, and we are driving. Let me see here. I'm watching.
I want to go there too.
Restore. It's really cool. I know the guys over there actually. And we're gonna take a right here. Now here's the thing, guys. Look at, like, that was less than 30 seconds. I spent a lot of time those first 2 nights in this vicinity.
In this vicinity
Okay,
here.
I have now. If you look, here's the mall.
I have footage
of people looting.
I have footage of they looted the Target was the first place that they hit.
Yep.
And I have footage of them breaking the glass, first starting to get into the Target building.
Here, go up. Watch this.
I literally have footage of them breaking that glass to get in.
Look at this, guys. They have pull-down shields now for the doors. So they did rebuild. This is rebuilt, and they have everything is protected. This is actually the first time I've seen it this way. I did not know, but look, they've got oh yeah, that's a security door. So my Arby's that burned down.
That's where this is one of my. I stayed by this sign here. The Target sign was one of my main spots.
So I used to go to lunch right here, guys. It used to be Arby's.
Hold on, the AutoZone was. Oh
yeah, it's right there.
They rebuilt.
Yes, I was going.
The AutoZone. We watched that burn down. That's where Umbrella Man was filmed.
Oh no.
Just close that.
Close out. Okay. So it's a Cane's now. My Arby's is now a Cane's.
Oh wow.
So it burned. I filmed the Arby's crashing to the ground. Here is Precinct 3, guys. So this is the place. Oh my God! Look, it's still just boarded up, and
the police station that they burned.
Yeah. Oh, and hey, guys, we're gonna go to Wendy's. I'm gonna show you. So it's right behind this. But guys, look. Oh, hold on. Here's the police station. So we were. Oh my gosh! Hold on. There's the front door of the Precinct 3. No, they did not find out who Umbrella Man is. I still talk with the investigator and the FBI about it once in a while, and we do some review on the videos and some questions. Here is the new rebuilt AutoZone. So the thing that started me off doing this whole thing that happened here, it is this thing, and they rebuilt it, and it's bigger. And I take a left. So now Wendy's and Arby's were my two places for lunch, and they rebuilt. Oh God, yeah, I got tear gassed here. Yeah, sorry, right here.
This is where all the action was.
This is where all the shit was, guys. Like, this is the first 2 days were here and crazy. And here is the brand new Wendy's, guys. It is sparkly, and I'm jealous. But
they broke it to the Arby's.
Oh, hey, and then there's the building that burned down.
It's new. It's all the way together now.
Yeah, it's built. Here, I'm gonna roll down.
It was just construction before. It was under construction, and they burned it.
Minnehaha Liquors. Is that to our left? So yeah, where the guy was killed, right? Wasn't it? Oh, was it the pawn shop?
That was a pawn shop.
Yeah, that's right down here. Actually, you guys want here? Let's. I was parked in that Wendy's lot 3 hours before it burned. Yeah, Ruby. I was here. Umbrella Man happened, right? Like, that's, dude, I'm telling you. I get it. So we went through here. I actually filmed a guy trying to use his truck to get the bank to the, what do you call it? ATM.
Really?
Yeah. So, okay, the precinct 3 is over that way behind that red light, and the liquor store used to be right there in that space. And now I can see all the way through the next row, next thing.
Do I go straight or
so I'll take a left. So what we'll do, and then yeah, the liquor, it's just ground now, and nothing has been rebuilt. There was a building here too.
Yeah.
That is gone. This place is still boarded up. And so actually, if you can see, right, that's a Minnehaha Liquors sign, actually, right?
Yeah.
There. So maybe the liquor store was there, but I thought that was the liquor store was. Oh my gosh, now I can't remember. That is interesting. So left, that liquor store was. Oh, it was massive, and I remember seeing. So it fell in, but some of the structure on the outside had stayed during the fire, and I was looking down deep into the pit, and all it was like coals, like a barbecue. That was this space.
It was like the next day we came walking.
Yeah.
Parked and walked up Lake Street, and it was just
soot.
Devastation. It was like a war zone.
It was absolutely.
It was a war zone, literally.
Okay, guys, here I drive slow here. So this is where all the pawn shop was, right here, and this is where the guy was killed by the pawn shop owner, who tried to break in and loot. Now this is US Bank, I think. So this is US Bank. So during all that shit that was right there, just a block away, there was film of a guy taking his big lifted truck, and just through there's an ATM behind that tree, and they were trying to get it, lift it and take it, and they were trying to break into the bank. I think they got into the bank, just like Wells Fargo.
Did get into the bank.
So I got a ton of film of that. And the thing is, though, is that as you go further down, you'll see that it wasn't as affected by everything. And I will tell you that I found a place, and I'm gonna support these guys for no money. So go move over to one lane, and so there was a McDonald's we just passed. There's a Huntington Bank, but if you look, actually, you know what? Take a right real quick, right here at this parking lot. So if you are on Lake and 33rd, Habanero, right there. Oh, sorry, it's not going. Turn. Habanero. I love this place.
That's the place you was talking about?
That is where I go for Mexican food.
Okay.
Habanero. It's a really unoriginal name. It's tasty fucking dude, but they sell it. They actually have lingua with tongue, cow tongue. I'm not saying it's great to eat. What I'm saying though is that that they cater to people from Mexico and they're serving Mexican food,
Right.
and it's really awesome. So this is, I don't know what do you say, 8 blocks from where I worked.
Back that
Sorry,
way.
yep. And which is 6 blocks. That was Chicago and Lake at Cadillac Pond. The owner shot the guy. Was it? Are you so? I distinctly remember something about being in front of the place after that happened. And maybe I was there. Was that?
It was Cadillac.
Okay, yeah, which is what Melanie just brought up. So, and maybe like I didn't see anything. I didn't film anything. I came about after everything had happened, and so the stories were that a guy died in a fire at that one by Third. Yes. So the pawn shop thing was, the pawn shop there was like broke, like it was the sprinklers were going right, like everybody.
The liquor store is where somebody burned.
Yes,
that's what happened in the liquor store. They found a burned body in there.
Dude, that was some crazy. So 2 years ago, like almost 2 years ago, and so this direction, so east on Lake, there wasn't as much affected, but as you went west, though, towards Precinct 5, Lake Street was a war zone. It was smoke and debris and burned buildings and cars all the way down to, well, at least Nicollet, which is where the second area, that's actually where I got shot by police. You want to be in the right lane. What do you guys? Yeah. And that was, so yeah, the first 2 days were down here, the next 2 days were over there, and then it kind of spread, especially with the military when they came in. Rob and I were in the same area when the bridge, on the 35 bridge, when the semi came through. I have footage of the National Guards. The only time they fired their weapons, I have the only video of that. That was batshit crazy, and that was after. I feel bad about it now, but there was a Karen on the 35 trying to taunt the police to get right here. I called her a Karen on live, but when you're going through some of that shit, like you're not thinking. Again, I'm a professional jackass when I'm doing this.
There was a lot going on over here.
And I was actually inside the Cub filming. Yep.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was there. And
I did walk through Target one time.
I wasn't brave enough to do Target at the time.
I did walk through, but everything was gone already.
From GFS. 7 blocks, damn. Yeah, look at that. So they redid the Cub, and it's beautiful now. But they have some more security measures up too. Left here. Sorry.
I kind of knew that.
There's no worries. There was a semi that burned over here that we thought there was a person that was in it because there was honking going on as it was consumed with fire, and we all ran over and broke into it, tried to get it. It was the seat. So the fire was popping the seat against the horn. So we broke in, deathly afraid that somebody was dying in this burning semi, and it was just the seat doing this thing. And I'll be honest, that was a fucked up moment. Next one. So we're literally at where I used to work now. To go left, that one right there. And this is where I used to build really expensive tables and hardware. Yeah, you got it. And furniture. And I get to do that now on my own. Ruby, you ain't wrong. And honestly, that is what we are dealing with, Rob and I, right now.
What's that?
Like you said, lots of PTSD.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've been seeing somebody for over a year. And again, I don't shy away from it. I know Rob has been
talking about it.
And we're trying to get him in to see somebody. And that's, you can't shy away from it, and you can't be afraid to deal with it or talk about it. This is not something that just goes away. You can't just deal with it. I'm not ashamed of what I did. I am ashamed that I brought my daughter to Brooklyn Center that time.
Well, you shouldn't be ashamed. You should be you not ashamed is that shouldn't be the word.
I feel ashamed. Like, I think I feel for myself. Like,
that shouldn't be the word. There's a different word. Disappointed that it happened while she was there.
yes.
Not ashamed because she needed to see.
Rob, if you need any recommendations, I'm glad to help if you want. So, okay. Rob, why don't you and Ruby hook up in Messenger?
I'll get with you, Ruby.
We'll talk.
I'll definitely get with you. Thank you.
Ruby's good shit, by the way.
Thank you.
I really, Ruby's awesome. No, you're right. And guys, listen, I joke about it being a bad decision.
Yeah.
The reality is that my daughter now has a very different perspective on what happened, and she saw for real. I remember what struck me the most was her almost going into tears when they fired something at her. They fired the flashbang, the concussion grenade, and it looked like she was about to start bawling. And I just, oh my God, like I put my daughter in this position, and I ran over to her and I'm like, oh my God, are you okay? What can, like, what do you need? Where do we got to go? Let's get out of here. She's like, Dad, I'm so angry right now. I said, what? He goes, none of us were doing anything. I said, exactly. Like, that's why we're here. This is what's happening, is that they are doing these things and nothing was happening to promote or to make it like they weren't responding and to an actual threat. They were just doing something, which is absolutely crazy. And they were firing more, right? So at that point, I actually had some people I had met that night who I trusted. They brought her back to the church, and I filmed the police doing some crazy bullshit to arrest everybody who was out there. And that night was an awful, crazy, fucked up night. Like, I sat in the church with my daughter and cried. Like, when I got back to her and she was okay, I just hugged her and cried. And it was unbelievable, the shit that we went through, and we shouldn't have had to go through. So yeah, I guess ashamed is really not the right word, because I am, none of it should have happened. None of it should have happened the way it should have, the way it did happen. And I am glad my daughter got to see it.
Right.
And I honestly thought that it would be fine because the police hadn't shown up that night before, right? They came out in force and fucked everybody up. Like, and again, I'm swearing there on purpose. That was for emphasis. Like, I have it on video too, so I'm not just talking out my ass.
That was like the day before we met, wasn't it?
It was the day before we met, yes. I think I'm almost certain of it, because that happened. Or had you gone to Colorado at that point?
No.
It was very close.
No, I think it was because you had already been out here, I think, the day before. It was before we met. That happened before we met.
Guilty. I feel guilty.
Feeling guilty is understandable. That's the word.
That I like. That's
the word, guilty.
Yes.
Guilty, but never ashamed.
And that's, I think that is an improper usage of the word. I don't know. Guilt. I feel extremely guilty. That is an absolute truth. And I'll be honest. I left tamale on the stove. Oh, my wife made the tamales. I get to go home to a tamale. I'm not supposed to eat it. Sorry. But holy shit, does my daughter have... So in school, they actually talk about Umbrella Man. They talk about the protests, because she has a civil rights and legal views class, the year-long study.
That's what's up.
And
I told her teacher, hey, listen, my daughter's dealing with some things. She's in therapy, but I want you to understand what we've done and what she has seen, and not to be afraid to at least talk to her. Yeah, I know, Ruby. My wife is awesome. So my daughter has now been able to talk about it from a firsthand experience in class, in school, where a lot of what students get to deal with is just being force-fed information. She can talk to them about really what was going on. Like, here's what I saw, here's my perspective, but I physically felt the fire and the concussion of a grenade fired at me. And here's what I was doing to deserve it. And it was nothing, right? Like, there's a reason why there are people like my father and Rob are doing what we're doing. And I experienced it. So we can talk about theory, but let me tell you about what really happens.
Right.
And that's when we met. We met just after that then. And you let me borrow your camera?
Yep.
Just so that I didn't get tackled and attacked by police. I had taken off all my gear because it was the end of the night. We thought everything was done. And all of a sudden they came storming towards the church we had protection at. And again, by the way, that church, the pastors dressed in full gear, and they were standing in the way of the police. They were like, let them invade my church. Let them, like, dude, there was some balls being like out there, but those pastors were fucking great. Like, I am an atheist. I'm not a bitter, shitty one. I'm not angry, but I love those guys. I send them cookies every few months. They also protected my daughter. And yeah, we make them cookies. We help them and we love them. And it was one of the most amazing, very shitty. Oh, Ruby, honest to God, Rob and I met. Well, so we met multiple times during the whole course of the thing, because like the press guys would kind of be there, right? And Rob was there, and we were always talking about trade, right? Like, it's interesting when you first start doing this, right? Like, right. You don't know everything, or if you need help, or, should I do this, or what can I do? Or, wait, oh, look, that guy isn't backing up when they tell us to tell the press to leave. Like, why? Right? Like, these are good things to have as a group. And then all of a sudden we're there at the church that night, and he was there with his camera. Were you streaming at that point?
I was.
Okay. So you're streaming, and I'm covered in, like, I'm just sweaty and gross, and my gear is all out because I was wearing a flak jacket and stuff. And they came storming in. The police were so crazy. And I was just, Rob, can I borrow your camera? Or did you?
No, because you were saying, I hope I don't get arrested.
Yeah, so
I'm not pressed right now or something.
Yeah, because I didn't have my gear, right? Like,
I had my Sony camera. I was like, here.
He handed me a camera, so I looked like press. And let's be honest, I'm a photographer, okay? Like, I'm an old man, so I used to shoot and film. Like, I was cool before it was cool. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm not cool. I'm a jackass. But he handed me his camera. Now, photographers don't just hand people cameras, okay? And that was the moment where it's like, dude, this guy's awesome. Like, I appreciate this. This is an honest motherfucker. And he wanted to protect me, and he gave me his fucking camera to protect me. And for photographers, that's a baby, right? Like, that's their baby. And so Rob and I officially met that night, and I had to help him find his car, actually.
I couldn't remember where I parked that night either, so
we drove around, what, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, about 15, 20 minutes. We even stopped to put gas in Brad's car to continue to driving around looking for my car.
And yeah, we just talked, and we had a good time. And
those were during those times I lost my vehicle so many times.
Yeah, because everything looks different, right? Like,
you'll pull up and not pay attention to where you're at. There's a lot going on, and you just hop out the vehicle in an area that you're not really familiar with.
Yep.
I've done that so much. So much.
Thank you, Becklington. Am I screwing that up? Becklington. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to.
Thank you.
No, and yeah, honestly, this is isn't that weird? I think he went to Colorado after that, and I kept filming,
Let's see. I went to
and
Colorado April 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, somewhere in there.
He was posting pictures from Colorado, and I'm like filming
Yeah.
this crazy shit, right? And I was just so jealous. I'm like, man, I want to be in Colorado right now. And I know he missed it. He wanted to be there because there's a reason we're out there, right? But he had to do this trip, and
it was a nice break.
You need to be able to find that space.
Yeah.
Hell, I just had back surgery 3 weeks before,
right?
4 weeks. So I had full back surgery, and every time that the police came after me, I was literally afraid that I might lose the use of my legs.
And I was out there with my 65-year-old at the time dad.
Yeah.
And trying to keep track of him.
Pops, which and there's gonna be a couple videos you're gonna actually hear Pops a lot. Like he'll be laughing because we made him laugh. Pops is on there. Sorry. But your dad was with you
he made the front page of the Star Tribune, the newspaper. Where's my other phone?
We're good. I'm on his streaming. Is it streaming? Is this the streaming phone or is the other one?
That's shit.
Rob's cool and has 2 phones. I am not cool. Sorry.
Okay.
And we do Becklington. I do appreciate that. Beck is perfect. Let's do Beck. I honestly, when you're trying to read everything and there's shit flying by, it's just easier to say Beck, or like V-Dub was on here earlier. I'm just gonna call him V, him or her, whoever. I'm gonna call them V. I appreciate it because I don't want to screw up the name or. Uh-oh. Just plugged in. Here. Is it?
There?
Nope.
I thought it was plugged.
Sorry, that was kind of weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You want me to call it? Can I call it?
It's the. Which one is this one? I don't know.
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec.
Oh, that's the. So the
Here, let me.
221.
All right. We're having to call Rob's phone to find his phone.
Oh, it is in here.
We found it. We're gonna have our signing off cigarettes here. Found it? All right, perfect.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. Pops made the Star Tribune.
Let me see if I got that picture here.
So the other thing is too is that during the Floyd riots and protests, Rob and I were in the same locations.
We probably passed each other up.
Yeah. So for a year, we had literally been working
crisscross passing each other, probably.
Absolutely. Like when I filmed the National Guard firing their weapons, he was being arrested and kettled across 35 by what's the Dick and Steve's or Steve and Larry,
Bobby and Steve.
Sorry. He was being arrested with Pops.
Let's see if you can get this.
All right, so I'm gonna.
That's my dad and Jesse Jackson there.
There you go. Yeah.
That's my dad and Jesse Jackson. Let me see if I can do that.
Is that better?
Down at the George Floyd Memorial.
There you go. I was there that day, wasn't I?
I don't know. I was in Colorado.
Oh, that's when I was in Colorado. Yeah.
That's when I was in Colorado. I know that much.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh.
I took I met with the CEO of Kohl's. I don't know if you guys can
wrong
see
way.
that.
There we go. Oh, the light is really here.
Yeah. So you guys probably can't see that good, but I met with the CEO of Kohl's. That's what that picture is there.
There we go.
That's me with the green shirt, and that's her next to me there. Let's see. I was looking for the
Pops video. Oh, Pops on that.
There's another one with me and the CEO of Kohl's.
Now, and this is regards to the
George Floyd
stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
And
that's a good picture.
Oh, it's a great picture. There, and we literally circled each other.
Literally.
Well, Ruby, now apparently, Ruby, you were there near me during a lot of this too. I was skinnier back then, by the way. Still no hair, but it just, a lot of us were circling each other, and we only met now. Actually, my lawyer was following me, and he took my job. He took my job. He took my case after I pointed out that he followed me and has been watching me. He knew me. He saw me. He was watching. He actually saw all the stuff happen to me. And oh my God, you're right. Like I didn't realize that was you. And absolutely, yeah, same hair though. I know. Listen, that's old guy, 2 inches of hair. All right, here, let's.
This was on the front page of the main newspaper out here, the Star Tribune. That's my dad there with the red shirt on, and I'm back. I'm way back here. Sitting down.
Can you describe the photo a little bit, or tell what's going on?
So we're at, this is that day that the truck that semi drove through the march on the highway, and this is a while after we got off the highway. We were all kettled in by the police, and we sat out there for a couple of hours then because they were zip tying and putting everybody on the bus.
And I was filming the kettling and that happening, by the way, from across the street.
Right.
So like literally I'm filming Rob and his dad in this situation.
So if you guys want to read up on something, just Google.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let me see. What will be the best thing to Google?
Okay, we can post a link too.
Yeah, I guess I can do that too. It's the Star Tribune, and the Star Tribune don't let you necessarily read shit like that unless you subscribe or something.
Here, Ruby asked, your dad went with you.
Oh yeah, my dad was out there with me
quite a bit.
Lot.
Yep.
A lot during the George Floyd protests. He actually got interviewed by I don't know how many different newspapers and news agencies my dad was interviewed by, but he was, one of the oldest people out there marching and out there every day. I gave him the name Old Man with the Stick.
Yep. He had a walking, like a large walking stick. What was it? Was it? I know it was Rose.
Oh, so if you see, you could click on it for a little bit, and screen record while you're scrolling, and then slow it down on the screen record.
There you go. Isn't that like it's crazy, guys? Like, I don't know. It's Rob and I. Like I honestly, it feels like I've known Rob for years, and so
it hasn't even been.
It has not been a year.
It has not been a year.
And 2 months, so it's been 10 months. And it honestly, Rob is somebody that, again, we're similar in so many ways, but we obviously have very, very different experiences in those similarities. And it's very interesting how two guys born within 3 months of each other have, and again, if you look from our wives to just the experiences we have had, it's so interesting what the world has done to us and how close much of it is, but then how distinctly different. And again, it is what it is, but we are, honestly, and I don't remember, it was still like 5-6 months ago. I feel like I've known you for years.
Right.
I still feel that way. It's the strangest thing. I love it. But again, part of it is like trauma buddies too, right? Like you go through something like that, and again, most people don't know what tear gas feels like, and it's interesting when you've been tear gassed or attacked or had a concussion grenade go off in your.
Tell them if they Google 150 people arrested in Minneapolis.
There you go. 100.
If you Google 150 people arrested Minneapolis, it should come up.
There you go. And that's honestly, it's
driver
crazy.
Who barreled through into crowd. Yep, that's it.
I was there 5 minutes after that happened. That was
we had to pull my dad up on the middle, the center barricade thing.
That was crazy. That was so fucked up. And again, now I'm swearing for emphasis. It was unbelievable what we saw that day, from the semi to the kettling, and then the National Guard firing their weapons. I will post that video for you guys. I have not posted that publicly yet. Honestly, it's hard to go and watch some of that stuff. But I was interviewing a vet, actually, like he had just been released. How do you, like, not, I don't know. He was like 27. He'd just gotten out of the military. I don't know what the correct term is for that, but he was talking to me about police and military and just the feelings of being there. And then all of a sudden a car drove by us and charged at the police. They were trying to escape, and they warned them, and then they fired. It was unbelievable. My God, those are gray streaks. Look, dude, it's like super obvious in here now. Like, I think it's kind of neat. It was unbelievable, some of the crap we did and saw and experienced. And yeah, man, I'm still trying to get over some of that shit. Like, I don't work down here anymore, and I'm glad, because I was getting a daily, constant reminder. And that was not healthy. I couldn't come back to work here. I'm worried about this trial. Yeah. We have deep concerns about everything that's happening on all this stuff. And I'm not going to shy away from it. That's not what I'm trying to do. And I know Rob is not going to shy away from it. Right, with a T. Yeah, Melanie, you know what? I appreciate that. And one of the things that I told my daughter, and I talked to Rob about, we all have roles. And I didn't think that I could go protest. That wasn't something I felt I could do, but I could document. And I realized that accountability was really important to me. And so we were in the middle of historic times, batshit crazy happenings, and my role, the one that I decided on, was to document what was happening. But we don't all have the same roles, right? So I love that you wanted to come out, and I love that. That's actually kind of funny. That's a dad joke right there. That's a dad joke. Dad joke. Don't feel bad. There's nothing to compare being tear gassed with. There is nothing to compare being shot by police with, right? Like, these things are not normal. And if that's not your role, don't take it. I'm 6'2", 300 and some odd pounds. Did I enjoy being shot? Fuck no. Again, swearing for emphasis. Did you like getting kettled and you know what I mean? Like, we don't enjoy those things, but the reality is
tear gas is not a fun thing.
No, and I've lost count. I've lost count how many times I've been tear gassed, and that's a sad thing. I
can say this year was a little more spicy.
Yeah, no shit, right? Tear gas. Oh yeah, on your cloud, and it was the smell. I'm gonna be honest. The smell is one of the things that I can't get rid of. Like, I know the smell of a burning city and tear gas, and just tear gas alone. Like, there is a smell. But here's the funny thing: is that it's like somebody shoved a cactus that had like 100 times more needles than it should have up your fucking nose and down your throat. And it was the weirdest thing, because you couldn't breathe and it fucking hurt. But there's a smell to it that you remembered afterwards, right? Yeah. Like, you know that smell. So like when I showed up at Precinct 5, On day 3, I could smell it, and it was really everything smelled like a campfire, right? Like everything was burned. So you had that smell no matter what. Like your clothes, it clung to everything. And thank you, Beck. We do appreciate. Hey, listen, we paid our price, right? Like our price for entry, we've paid it. I don't. There's no regrets. I don't like. I talk in therapy a lot about. He asks, my therapist always asks, like, you're okay. I shouldn't say always. He asks once in a while. Are you still okay with the decisions you made? And I'm fuck yes. I have not yet found a moment in me where I said
there's no regret.
I have zero regrets.
Zero regret.
Aside from my daughter thing, like the guilt will never go away.
I think the trauma for me is now, when I'm at work and things are going on and I can't get there, it really, really, really affects me now.
Yeah. Because you have a calling.
It really affects me now.
It's a calling, right? Like this is a thing where you realize that certain things in life are not as important as where you should be. And where you should be, again, at our age, like we're just finding out some of the things about ourselves where, Melanie said she could see and smell it from her home. That burning smell, like that burnt campfire smell, and then that tinge of, like angry fucking wasps all over your face, right? Like those two things combined will never leave me. But like Rob's, like I try to tell my therapist I'm not going down again. I'm not going out. And I went out last week. I came out tonight. I can't look at my kids and say, well, again, I think the original reason I went out was my kids had asked me, isn't there something you can do, Dad? And look, I'm going to tear up for this one. Like, how do you answer? Well, nope, I can't do anything, right? Like, I will never be that guy. And so I said, I have a role. I will go play that role, and I will say I did something. And that's what this was. And he was scared my neighborhood was going to burn. No shit, Melon. Like, I was in those neighborhoods, and I was running from police and military in those neighborhoods. And actually, I got threatened by a dude. He was trying to hide in his bushes because the cops were coming after me and Joe. And he came out with a fucking shotgun, a sawed-off shotgun. And and honest to God, we didn't know he was there. And he goes, you guys supposed to be here? And he had just a double barrel, just shotgun, sawed off right in our faces. We're like, motherfucker. Like, no, hey, we're press. We're trying to show our badges. We're just trying to hide. Like, the police are after us. He's like, maybe you should find a different hiding place. We said, yes, sir. You are correct. And we got the fuck out of there. And there was some, it was unbelievable, some of the shit we saw. It was not, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I was running from the police.
The shit was like a movie.
It was absolutely. If you showed me this in a movie, though, I wouldn't have believed it. This is fucking stupid.
It was real.
This shit's fuck you, man. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna watch. That's so fuck it. Nope, it's real.
It was like a movie, definitely.
It was. Some protesters hated us. I got punched by a protester, but I got shot by police. Right. So all of a sudden, you're like, nobody wants us here, and it's not true because there were many police who ignored us. But then there were protesters who really wanted us to stop. But again, I think those were those communists that we dealt with. Mm-hmm. I don't mind. I like talking about this stuff. It's good. Like, I'm not tearing up as much as I used to, which is a good sign. It's been 2 years, and I'm not bawling my eyes out when I talk about some of this stuff, and that's awesome. But there are still things, right? Like, actually, before we go, there's always, okay, so the last thing, I know I've been talking a lot, guys, and I'm sorry. So I had not escape plan. I had an oh shit plan. My daughter, she was 15 back then, watched every second of my streams, and she had a phone number for a guy to call if anything happened to me. Like, if I go down and my stream cuts, call Max. if I'm arrested, if I am hurt, if there's something that happens, you need to call Max, and Max would know what to do. Max was my campaign manager for my congressional run. Max is an amazing young man. He's probably the smartest person I've ever met, and I know he'd be able to raise hell, and whatever it took. And I was in a standoff with 500 police, and
got that a while ago, 2 days
oh,
ago.
sorry, I don't. And it's so interesting. So we're in a standoff. I called it a First Amendment standoff, and we were trapped in the Wells Fargo parking lot with a guy from a foreign press place, and I was Joe, the Shrimp Shack guy. And we're literally, there's rifles, like 500 guys with guns, right? Ready to march in on the protesters on the other side of the apartment building. And we are stuck there. We can't move. And every time we do, there's like laser marks, like laser beam, right? Like it was fucking crazy. And we stood there streaming live with our hands up in the air. And then they started coming, and it was like, and I'm saying this in exaggeration, but it felt like the ground was shaking with their steps and shit, right? Like it was fucked up, because at that moment I did not know what was about to happen, because they were coming, rifles, lasers on them, right? Like there was tactical vehicles. This was the moment, and I had to look into my phone, streaming live, and tell my daughter I love her, and to make the call. And I don't know what's about to happen. Look, it's happening. And that moment is one of the sickest, craziest, fucked up moments in my life. And I didn't get to hear my daughter talk to me. I didn't get to respond to anything. I just got to tell her, I love you. Call Max. And the irony is that they showed up afterwards. The police did, and treated us fairly, and shook our hands and took care of us. But we were literally in an hour and a half, 2 hours of a weird standoff. And I'll be honest, that moment, having to tell my daughter, like she won't even talk to me about it. And she made the call, and everything still worked out. But having to tell your loved ones you love them live to everybody, and you don't know what's about to happen, and this could be the moment. It's so fucked up, because now looking back, it sounds like it was, oh, you're overreacting. And you're like, no, I felt the need to tell my daughter I loved her and that she needed to make the call.
See, me, I think I think I was underreacting a lot of times. You know, I'm here.
Yeah.
This is what it is. Let's do it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no running. Like when we got arrested.
Oh yeah, I know.
Amy was around a corner, a block and a half, and
she was down there.
She came to get me.
Damn.
She saw the bikes coming around the corner that was going to
catch us.
Yeah. And I'm on the phone where she's telling me, get out of there. I'm like, we're good, we're okay.
No,
we're good, we're okay.
We're taking this
or whatever. You know what I mean? She got upset at me because I didn't leave, and you know.
Does she understand it now or no?
She does. She understood it then.
Okay. But she wasn't happy about it.
No, she definitely wasn't.
You're allowed to understand it and be angry.
She was definitely not happy about it. And my phone was actually going dead. Like
I think you remember you telling me
like
that.
5%, and it was just blowing up, ringing. I'm live. My phone's ringing. I'm at 5%. I don't want to go in the live until my phone die.
Absolutely. You run to the fucking end, right? Like, I'm running this thing through, right?
Yeah, so it's like 2% left. I'm like, okay, I'm going to end live. Whatever, my phone's blowing up. I answer the phone, and it's my buddy 6ix9ine he was in Arizona.
And didn't he see you on TV?
He called me. I was like, my phone's gonna die. I can't talk. I'm about to get arrested. He's like, I know. You're on CNN. I was like, oh wow.
Oh shit.
That was kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, see, and this is kind of what I'm talking about, like the differences of like the experiences, and the reason we were even out there. We're like, I don't want to say they're different, because we were fighting for the same thing, right? But in very different ways, and again, kind of like
it wasn't really different.
It was, but we were filming and documenting. That's what I'm saying. Like, and that's it. There's a mentality to it, but again, see, here's the thing, guys. It's like If you have somebody who's breaking into your house, who do you call? You call the police, right? If you're in a car accident, who do you call? You call the police. Who do you call when the police are attacking you? Who do you call when the police shoot you as a member of the press and you're in full gear?
I remember growing up, and I always said if I were to ever become a police, it would be internal affairs.
Motherfucker, that makes me so happy.
I've always said that if I were to decide to become a cop, it would be internal affairs.
That is such a smart move. I think, they hate you, but fuck them. Fuck them. You're right. I think that's absolutely, now that you say that, I wish I would have thought of that when I was younger. Again, I don't hate cops. I hate what they've done. A lot of them have done, but not, dude, listen, I had a friend who was a MPD officer. I had the first interview with an MPD officer, by the way, during that whole thing. I did not get to publish it because it was pretty messed up, and I was kind of losing my shit at that moment. But he would call me because he'd watch my streams in his protective detail. He'd be watching, and it's like, listen, man, you got to get out of there. You got to move now. And here's how you got to move, and get the fuck out right now. And like, I'm getting yelled at by my cop buddy. Just get he is screaming. I'm like, man, I can't. There's a dude with a rifle pointed at me right over here. He's like, okay, big right turns. Just keep going, do this thing. And I'm like, what? And like, okay. And we actually got out of there. And yeah, it was unbelievable. It was crazy. Some of the shit, even from like behind the scenes stuff, man, listen, if you knew the stories about like Precinct 3 when they gave it up, I got stories on that. We should talk about that sometime, because I don't think they talk about it very often. And I got a guy. And it's been 2 years. I might actually have some video from inside the precinct, by the way. I have a guy who had a phone inside there and was filming, and I might get to release that. So we'll talk about it. I'm still trying to deal with all this shit too. So, well, Rob, what do you think? It is now
4 o'clock.
Almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I got a tamale I got to get to. I'm really glad you got me out of the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that we got out. So there was this is what was going on in Portland.
Oh, so it just got sent to us? Here, hang tight for a second.
That was from the Amir Locke event.
Yes.
That was going on.
Pardon
One
me, guys.
dead, 5 others wounded.
Okay. Yeah, that is nuts.
Wow.
Does it say who was doing the shooting?
With the 20 police units and 4 fire crews responded to the scene. 2 people are reportedly in custody. Officials told the network before the police bureau said in a statement, when officers arrived, they located 2 female victims who were deceased. Additional shooting victims, 2 men and 3 women, were transported to the hospital, and their status is unknown. Wow.
That is insane.
The shooting came moments before a rally was due to start at the park protesting the police-related shooting of Amir Locke. Several police protesters told OPD they saw a person come out of a nearby home to confront a group of 50 demonstrators.
Oh, no.
Wow. The person reportedly opened fire on the crowd.
It was a homeowner confronting the protesters. Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow. The park is home for a ball field. There's a baseball field and a dog park. Wow.
That is... So we're going to have to pay more attention to what's happening there on that one. That is... see, this is... How do we... This is why we need to have the other channel. Because we got to go find Joy. Because like covering this stuff like that is even itself traumatizing. Like it is rough to believe.
Say that name?
Oh my gosh, Kayo,
I think. Thank you for that link.
Yeah, we love. If you guys have anything that you need to send us, please don't be afraid to do so. If you're not on Facebook, that's fine. That's the best way to get us messages right now. But I will get something out there for you, and clean up or to get a you know, maybe even just a small network website that has some like tip links, or if you just need to contact us. I know that well, we screwed that one up, so we apologize.
What?
There's nobody on right now. We apologize. Yeah, because we can't do this job just by ourselves. A lot of what we do comes from you guys, so thank you. I am going to I know KV.
We want to keep it in that.
Yeah, I know that. That's yeah, I know.
Gotcha.
But see how like you can do
Yeah.
I did a thing with a thing. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna go get a tamale and go home. So be safe, Ruby, Melanie, and all the rest of you. We're not gonna be safe. No, we're gonna be super safe. We're gonna do this again next Saturday, I think. And
yeah, next Saturday.
One or both of us, doesn't matter. We'll get out here. I'm hoping it's gonna be both of us. I think it's my turn to drive next time, and then Rob can talk to you guys the whole time. And I don't know. You got anything else?
No, just thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's been a blast. What time did we get out here? Was it 10 o'clock?
I think it was before that.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30. That's when I called you and asked you if you were here.
Yeah.
9:37.
Yeah. A long fucking time. My wife.
That's a work shift.
It's a work shift.
That's a work shift.
Yeah. I got to do it sitting down though.
That's definitely a work shift.
Yeah, I loved it. I'm glad back out, guys.
Yeah.
So last but not least, be safe, make terrible fucking decisions, and we'll see you next Saturday. All right.
Until the next time. Peace.
Peace.